A recent trip to the amazing stone circle and associated megaliths, collectively known as the Rollright Stones, provided some fascinating mythological and historical discoveries. The Rollright Stones in the Cotswolds on the Oxfordshire-Warwickshire border consist of a stone circle called the King's Men, a single megalith over the road called the King's Stone, and a collapsed dolmen called the Whispering Knights, which is around 400 metres or 437 yards away from the stone circle. There is also evidence of a later burial barrow in the area. The names of the main megaliths are intriguing and give a hint of the local legends of witchcraft in the area. There is even a modern wooden sculpture next to the stones representing a witch, which appears like a giant corn dolly. The King's Men are so called because of a legend that a witch turned a king and his army into stone. The stones in the circle are said to be impossible to count, and if you can count them 3 times and get the same number each time, any wish is yours. The biggest stone in the circle is said to be cursed. According to a legend, it took 24 horses to drag it down the hill, and 2 men were killed along the way. The stone kept flipping over and local crops failed. Apparently it only took 2 horses to drag the stone back uphill. The King's Stone has its own legend about a witch who challenged him. The tale of the king read, 7 long strides shalt thou take, and if Long Compton thou canst see, King of England thou shalt be. Off went the king shouting, stick, stock, stone, as King of England I shall be known. On his 7th stride the ground rose up before him in a long mound. The witch laughed and cackled, as Long Compton thou canst not see, King of England thou shalt not be. Rise up, stick, and stand still, stone, for King of England thou shalt be none. Thou and thy men hoar stones shall be, and I myself an Eldon tree. And the Whispering Knights also have a tall tale associated with them. The legend says the knights go down to the brook in the valley to drink on New Year's Day, or when the bells of Long Compton are heard. Legend has it that the stones were treacherous knights plotting against their king, who were turned to stone by the same witch who cursed the king and the other knights. In reality, the King's Men are thought to date from the late Neolithic, around 2500 BC. The King's Stone was used to mark a Bronze Age cemetery dated around 1800 to 1500 BC, and the Whispering Knights are the oldest structure, being the remains of an early Neolithic burial chamber, thought to date to around 3800 BC and built by the first farmers in the area. Such was the enduring power and reverence of the Whispering Knights that people went on depositing the bones of the dead in the chamber well into the Bronze Age when, far away in Mycenae, the first Greek civilization began to flourish. It's incredible to think that the Whispering Knights are more than 1,000 years older than Egypt's Great Pyramid of Giza and are truly ancient, being erected literally at the dawn of human civilization. The King's Men stone circle was not used for burials, but intriguingly was filled with life. It was used for communal ceremonies, and the mind can't help but wander back to those times and imagine what those ancient ceremonies might have looked like and consisted of. Witchcraft or not, the Rollright Stones and the ancient landscape they inhabit is a truly magical place. That's all for this video. Don't forget to like, share and most importantly subscribe. Thank you for watching.